I know fighting in the ring. If me and you was to fight outside, I will break.
The already intense rivalry between Gervonta "Tank" Davis and Terence "Bud" Crawford took a surprising and dramatic turn.
Hopefully I fight Ryan again. If they're not on some whole shit, I'll text that ass again. Tell them boys to give me 150 M's. I'm coming. You know what I mean?
When Davis interrupted Crawford's Instagram live session, taking their war of words to a much more personal and direct level. What had previously been a battle of insults and trolling on social media quickly escalated into a confrontation that has left boxing fans on edge, wondering if this bitter back and forth will eventually lead to a showdown in the ring. The animosity between Davis and Crawford didn't appear overnight. Over the course of months, both fighters had taken jabs at each other.
Niggas start talking that out. Stop it, knock it off, cuz. Stop it.
Exchanging barbs on social media. It all started when Crawford, a former undisputed welterweight champion, began trolling Davis online, poking fun at his career, his choices, and his abilities. Crawford, always outspoken, had hinted that he wasn't impressed with Davis' rise in the sport, despite Davis being one of boxing's most electrifying talents.
You know why I said that? Because he was already talking like he was back in Devin. Like, Devin is my guy. Like, all right, cool. Y'all want me to fight over?
Davis, known for his fiery temperament and unapologetic trash-talking style, wasn't one to let these slights slide. He responded quickly on Twitter, now X, labeling Crawford as a 40-year-old beggar, implying that Crawford was washed up and struggling for relevance in the sport. The insult was a clear attack on Crawford's age and his search for big money fights.
First. Yeah. Send me some first.
Right.
I don't gotta fight. You know why fighters going over there? Because they can't sell here. I can sell here.
Davis' words were not just a throwaway jab. They were a direct challenge to Crawford's career and legacy. But what seemed like a standard social media exchange soon took a much more dramatic turn. This wasn't just a war of words over Twitter anymore. It was about to get much more personal. On the fateful day when everything came to a head, Terence Crawford was engaged in a casual Instagram live session. Crawford was interacting with fans, discussing his career.
I got a question for you, Tank. At 147, how does a fight with you and Terence Crawford look?
147?
His recent success, and even teasing a potential fight with other top names in boxing. It was an ordinary live stream for the champion. However, what no one expected was that Gervonta Davis would make a surprise appearance. As Crawford engaged with fans, Davis, uninvited, barged into the live session. Without hesitation,
Tap that chain, you know he going to sleep.
I already know. I already know he
He ain't
is.
got no chance.
I already know he is.
Said no chance.
he called out Crawford directly, continuing the verbal assault that had begun on Twitter. The atmosphere immediately changed from friendly banter to a heated exchange as Davis wasted no time in delivering yet another stinging insult. "You're a 40-year-old beggar," Davis declared.
Gervonta Davis speaking about you. Is that ever a possible fight?
Yeah, if he want to,
A reference to Crawford's age, implying that he was past his prime and begging for big money opportunities. This wasn't the first time Davis had thrown that particular insult Crawford's way, but it hit even harder now that it was being said face to face, albeit through the screen. Davis wasn't done though. He quickly added fuel to the fire by mocking Crawford's ties to Saudi Arabia.
it'd be great. He can be like all the other fighters that's moving up 2 weight classes, and, you know, daring to be great.
You will fight him.
Arabia, a region that had shown interest in bringing major boxing events to its shores. Crawford had been one of the many high-profile fighters in talks with Saudi promoters, and Davis used this to question Crawford's authenticity and loyalty. Davis claimed that Crawford had been turning down lucrative offers from the Saudis because he didn't want to be at anyone's mercy. This comment struck a nerve with Crawford, who had been vocal about his reluctance to get involved in the Saudi discussions.
I'm up there.
He got to come to win 54.
He said I got a glass chin, so tell him to come and touch you.
Wow.
For Davis, however, it was another opportunity to highlight Crawford's unwillingness to make certain compromises for the sake of big paydays. "You don't want to fight for real," Davis said, challenging Crawford to face him in the ring rather than hide behind deals and negotiations. Crawford, visibly frustrated by the interruption and the increasingly aggressive tone of Davis, tried to maintain his composure. However, the energy of the confrontation was undeniable. Fans watching the live stream could sense the tension building. What started as an interaction with followers had quickly transformed into a personal and public dispute, with Davis seemingly intent on pushing Crawford's buttons at every turn. As the exchange became more heated, Crawford reached his breaking point. He attempted to continue the session, but the back and forth with Davis had become too disruptive. In a moment of exasperation, Crawford abruptly ended the Instagram live session, signaling that he had enough. However, this wasn't the end of the drama. Davis, not one to back down from a confrontation, made it clear that he wasn't finished. He immediately took to his own social media platforms to continue his verbal assault on Crawford, calling him a keyboard warrior and accusing him of hiding behind social media rather than stepping into the ring to settle their differences. Davis, in his usual fiery manner, urged Crawford to stop hiding behind the keyboard and face him in person in the ring, where it mattered most. The gauntlet had been thrown down. For Davis, this wasn't just about a social media spat or casual insults. It was about respect.